It's gonna be a gray, cloudy day. It's gonna be a great, gray, cloudy day. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a gray, cloudy day. Good morning, Fellowship of the Clouds. If you're new here, that's what I refer to the channel subscribers and community, including myself. Even if you're not subscribed and you're watching the video, well, welcome to the fold here, But so you by now if you are watching the video, this is the channel Gray Cloudy Day, and I am Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Try and get the lighting right. I'm gonna try to knock this out pretty quickly this morning. I have an appointment. It is a little after 5:30 Central Time in the morning, and yeah, the rural public transportation will be here between 6:30 and 7. Just a little information. Where I live is out I'm in a very rural area, and where most of my appointments are down in Fort Payne, Alabama, which is about a 25-minute drive. Stop it! Stop! Stop! Now! Puppy's getting into something there. But hey, they'll be puppies, right? And hit that like button, please. And if you haven't, please think about subscribing. Why don't I show you one of the puppies that we still have left here? This is the little boy. I've been calling him Little King Dick. Oh, Little King Dick. And then, hey, little big girl, come here. I like using the word little because they are little, and of course they're gonna get big like their mama. And this is little big girl because she's a little bit heftier than the others were. They're about the same size now and everything. They look a lot alike. The other two were white and black. Of course there was 6 in total, but 2 died on the same day they were born. Y'all stop aggravating me. I'm trying to make a video. So, and I already said, if you can, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Please consider sharing any of these videos to your social medias, as I do believe if they help you, they could possibly help somebody else. And that's what we're here about. This channel is, I heard Tomcat say yesterday, the channel's about the people there. It ain't about really him. Now, of course, I've never been shy about showing my face, but, I'm doing a little bit different content a lot. I'm doing a lot of reading and story. For me, y'all seeing who I am is important. Everybody does their thing a little differently, But all I know is I do it according to how the Spirit tells me to do it, and it just flows usually. So we're going to knock this out. This is 50 things that really matter. And no, I haven't read this particular one today to myself yet, as I'm trying to get this video done, and then I'm going to do add an intro to it, and then probably won't be uploading it until I'm already down in town today. So let's just go. This is number 20, and it is titled Thunderstorms, which is very appropriate. There were some good thunderstorms came through early this morning, probably about 2 in the morning. And it's supposed to rain most of the day or part of the day. I will be taking my umbrella. Oh, excuse me. The crack and fury of a thunderstorm might strike fear in some people, but I learned early on to appreciate Mother Nature's light and sound show. When I was young, each time storm approached, my parents would usher my sister and me out onto the front porch. There, in safety, we would watch the world change. Dark clouds would muffle the sunlight, and the sky, after a low rumble, would open up and give our metal swing. After a low rumble, would open up and give our metal swing set a shower. Excuse me here, I'm having difficulty. I haven't been up long. Rain seeping into the grass released a smell of dirt into the air. Sooner or later, a swoosh of rubber through water would announce the approach of a car. We'd watch it splash by, its windshield wipers tossing water aside. My parents would play up the drama, telling us that the rumbles and cracks we heard were the sounds of angels bowling overhead. Yeah, I heard the same things growing up. Our hearts racing, my sister and I would count the seconds between the bright flash of lightning and the loud crash of thunder to see how close the angels were. Finally, with disappointment, we'd listen as the thunder got weaker and weaker until the storm passed, and the sun peeked through the clouds again. Peeked through the clouds. Okay, to my parents, thunderstorms weren't a danger. They were just a part of nature, to be experienced and enjoyed like any other. Through their attitudes, they taught us to feel that way too. Even today, thunderstorms fascinate me. When others run for cover as a storm rolls overhead, I turn off the lights and put match to candles. Then, from the darkness of my home, I watch in celebration, thankful that my parents have helped me appreciate the power and passion of nature. Yes, yes, yes. I've never, of course, I've had the title or the name of Gray Cloud is, I've been going by that since 2008. There was a brief moment in Morgan, North Carolina, when I lived in a halfway house that I allowed them to call me by my legal name, and I really shouldn't have. Yesterday, I started realizing that, over the past few years, I've mentioned my name or what people think is my name as far as a legal status, but that's not who I am, and it never was. It was just a fictitious character. I don't blame my parents or nothing. I mean, your parents do the best they can and give you a name at birth. I just was fortunate to have the spiritual awakening back in 2008 in them woods by that lake for 3 months, I guess I'm just giving you a little bit of history there again, just for anybody that may have forgotten or anybody that is just currently coming to the channel. I will be eventually getting to that again. Like that's some stuff that I've been planning to get back to, but as things are going on, life happens, and then I also just stay focused on what's most important, and usually it's trying to keep at least some semblance of a routine with reading from a particular book on a regular basis or something. Speaking of which, I've decided after we're done with 50 things that really matter, I am going to be sharing with people The Mastery of Love, which is another Toltec wisdom book. It's written by Don Miguel Ruiz, who wrote the Four Agreements, and then him and his son wrote the Fifth Agreement. I highly suggest, if you haven't ever heard of those, look them up. If you go back in my history here, you'll have to go way back, but you will find a series where I was reading from a Toltec wisdom book called Daily Meditations on the Toltec Path or something, or wait, Living a Life of Awareness. And then it's Living a Life of Awareness, Daily Meditations on the Toltec Path. And that was something that was easily, I could read real shortly, and it could be almost a daily thing. Of course, in the beginning, it wasn't every day. Sometimes I'd get 2 a week, sometimes 4 a week. But I've gotten better at that. So, and here I am rambling, and I do need to get off of here and get ready, make sure I am prepared, although I got time. So, yeah, this morning's appointment is just my primary care physician. And, you know, I don't know who cares really. I'm just doing it to keep, so, I don't know. Eventually, I plan on probably discontinuing any prescribed medications. I don't really care to divulge too much into that, but I do believe there is a more natural way to deal with some things. Now, some things I can't necessarily. I do have, like with the cyst on my back that they've been having to take out since last year and everything. Of course, when that car hit my arm and broke my arm last year, those kind of things I did have to, succumb to the system. But yeah, I'm still experiencing a very high level of clarity this morning. And I'm looking forward to whatever comes my way. Whatever the creator tells me needs to be done today will be done. And I may get a few video things. I may record some stuff while I'm down in town like I usually do, and take some pictures and share that with y'all. So let's end it here. Until next time, this has been really fun, and I hope y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. And if you don't know why I say ditto at the end, it means I love you. Ditto. It's a special word between me and a lady, Sarah Borland, who died in 2018 of a drug overdose before she was about to come back and be with me in North Carolina. And I have repeated this over and over throughout the times. But I want to reinstate and tell people that every so often, because there's new people coming every day. Of course, there are a few people every day unsubscribing too, or at least several times a week. I don't know if they're unsubscribing or if YouTube's doing it, but I can't be worried about all that. Y'all have a good day. Ditto.